She thinks that my dog is cool.
She think it's cool. I know she think it's cool.
What can I say? I do too.
Me too.
Watch me go to work.
Go to work. Go to work. Watch me go to work. I'ma go to work.
It's Heather Nikole from KennyLac Urban Media, and I'm here with Mr. Better Than Whoever himself, Mr. J-Doe.
What's up, Sam? What's up?
Okay, now before we get started, let's just do a quick rundown of where you're from, how long you've been rapping, who your musical influences are. Just let them know a little bit about J-Doe.
Okay, I've been rapping. I don't know how long I've been rapping, but it was longer than yesterday. It's a long time. Yeah, I was raised, born, and everything in Los Angeles, and my musical influences have been a lot of everybody. Not necessarily people that do rap, just good music, you know. Indie Busta Rhymes, Eminem, you know, a lot of different shit. But if this was 90s, I'd be like the Fushnikins and all kind of shit, Pastor Troy. But you know, as the time progresses, the influences change. So yeah, a lot of influence.
Okay, so you write, you produce, you rap, you play instruments, pretty well rounded. So where do you like to be? Is it behind the scenes or on the track?
Shoot, I like both of them, man, because I do, I mean, both of them have their benefits and their negatives. When I'm, you know, in front of the camera and on the scenes and on the track doing everything in front, then, you know, you get a lot more benefits up front. Like, you know, I walk in places and I do a lot of different things without, you know, no restrictions. Now, behind the scenes, it's like, I did all the work for somebody to go get in front of the scenes and do what I just made for them. And then I gotta wait for my pass and wait for somebody to come tell me that I can do what I supplied them platform for all this shit, but they don't know that. So, you know, but behind the scenes, you can sometimes make more money than the nigga in front. So, sometimes, you know, it plays out better both ways sometimes, right? Yeah.
So you co-wrote 4 songs on the new Jamie Foxx album.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Man, my brother Lonnie Real, Lonnie just know everybody, and basically, me and Lonnie been writing together for like a year and some change, and he sang background for Fox. So Fox called Lonnie one day and was writing. He was doing a song for Busta Rhymes, which is how I got signed to Busta Rhymes too. That's a double story. So I guess Busta had a hook that Fox didn't like really, so Fox called Lonnie to write it. Lonnie called me to come write it. Lee and Lonnie teamed up and did that, knocked that out, and then Fox just started calling me back to do other stuff for his album. And that's how I met Tank and started doing stuff for his album, and it's all just a big, you know, roller coaster. Yeah, everybody keep introducing you to the next person. So yeah, that was that, you know. And that's how I met Busta, and we started working from there, and I ended up signing Busta, and we're doing something now. Celebration.
Okay, so what are some of your other current projects?
Obviously working on Busta's album. We got a whole lot of songs on there. I'm working with David Banner. Me and Dave got a lot of, we got a lot of stuff going on. We obviously did David Banner album. We do Footloose, the Footloose movie that's coming out. It's a remake of a movie called Footloose. Like a long time ago before I was here. But we did some music for that. We did music for Wayne. That's going well. I don't know what Wayne is using or not, but we did it. We did a lot of stuff. Me and Dave Van do a lot of good work together. I finished the Tank, finished Fox. Oh, we did. I'm doing stuff for the game now, the TV show, not the rapper. But the TV show, I did a lot of music for the game TV show that's gonna play throughout this whole 6th season now. So, you know.
Mr. Different Pits?
Yeah, Different Pits. I did the Different Pits. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. He just came through. He actually was pretty sound with the music. Like he already knew how to sing and find like the timing and everything. So he was easy to work with. I just made the beat and gave him the words, and he added some words himself. He just ran with it, so that was easy to dip the pitch all the way.
Okay, so you are signed to Busta Rhymes label, the Conglomerate.
Yeah.
And you said you met Bus through Jamie?
I met Bus with Jamie at the same time. I met them at the same time together. I had actually met Fox a long time ago, but it didn't matter. Like when I met Fox the first time, it wasn't musical, so he ain't remember. So we actually met again the same time that I met Busta, and that was the beginning of this year.
So what point did you decide to sign him?
Man, I don't know. Busta's I don't know. Like I feel like Bus didn't even hear me fully beat J-Doe before he was like, "Yo, let's go." But he saw something, whatever he saw, as he should. Hello. But yeah, I don't know after what point he decided to sign me, but you know, he had his whole vision in his mind, and he teamed up with me, Lonnie, Dreddy, Siege, Nikki. It's a lot of us, and so you know, we're making moves.
Okay, so you're working on everybody else's album. When can we expect an official album from J-Doe?
No, my album, man, we got a lot of songs from my album. It's going good, but it's all about timing. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish Busta's album. I got like a couple features on there, so that'll be my introduction to the whole world. I'm pretty good on my side of the world, but after Busta's album come out and I do my features on there, we probably gonna do. I'm sure we're gonna do a tour, and I'll do like a lot of on Busta's tour. I'll do a lot of shows along with them. That's kind of introduction, and then I'll just release some songs. But I'm gonna release. Me and Bus gonna release some songs soon, just to be in the street, just for niggas to have something. And then after his album come out, we'll do some more stuff and things with Bus. So I'll say probably end of this year, top of next year.
Around 4th.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the meantime, it's the Better Than Whoever mixtape
Damn.
has had major buzz, especially here in Los Angeles.
Damn.
So what was the motivation behind that besides the obvious title?
The motivation behind that album or mixtape or whatever you want to call it was I listened to everything, everybody's song they put out, everybody little mixtapes and everything, and I don't think, I'm better than every rapper. Some niggas can rap really good, and me too, but they might have a perspective or a different type of rap style that people gravitate to it better or whatever, but that nigga can't make no beats. And some niggas can make beats, and they might be better than me in some senses, but he can't rap. Or maybe he can, but he can't write no song like me. And can't nobody do everything that I do better than me. So therefore, I'm better than whoever is doing whatever they do. Because I do more than you and better than you. Fuck around and find out about that. Don't be mad, just indulge. Hello.
So, because you're well-rounded, is that what you feel separates you from most artists?
Every artist. Ain't no other artist like me. Yeah, everybody got their thing. It's like, I know it's a lot of rappers and producers. It's a lot of producers that rap and rappers that produce, and that's great. But it's not that many rappers that produce, or and write songs that's pop like Damage. I ain't never heard of one, and that's because ain't no other one. So yeah, I feel like I'm separate from everybody. Ain't nobody like me, and that's cool. Ain't nobody like you either, but. You ain't like me, so.
Okay, so you have worked with various artists from Chris Brown, T-Pain, Danny King. But the list goes on and on and on. Mm-hmm. But who was your most memorable experience in the studio with?
Busta Rhymes. Well, I don't know, man. Fox is the funnest studio. I'll tell you like this, Busta Rhymes is the most outrageous stuff in the studio. So you'll see anything is hilarious all the time. But Fox is the funniest shit in the studio. And he's a party recorder. It's like every time we record with Fox, it's a party. So it's like a lot of girls, a lot of guys, alcohol is going down, and it's just fun. But Chris is the most creative. Like you'll hear some of the best incredible music when you're in the studio with Chris Brown. David Banner is like the best consistent beats of all time in the studio. So like every different studio has its heights that I be in, you know. Like I love working with Banner. It's like he inspires you to think out, but even everybody inspires you to think more, you know what I'm saying? Like when I work with Tyrese, it's interesting. That's the fun. It's fun. Reese is like a more of a scatterbrain to come to a ending of a masterpiece. You know what I mean? We'd be thinking, and he'll be writing one song for 6 hours, thinking 100 different ideas about one beat, and then it just all come together. So it's fun, but you know, everybody is my favorite. All y'all, my brothers.
All right, so to get a little bit more personal, describe a day in the life of J-Doe.
Day in the life. Okay, well, I got a baby, so it depends on if the baby at my house or at his mama's. If the baby at my house, that means I woke up. That means actually I never went to sleep, actually. So if I got the baby, I'm up all night and day and just doing daddy stuff. So that's cool, love that. If I don't have the baby, that means I slept until I can't sleep no more. And then when I wake up, I go handle business, you know. Like today, I didn't have a baby, so I woke up, I'm paying bills, I'm doing interviews, I'm doing meetings, and sending songs and sending invoices, because that's all that matters, songs and invoices.
Okay. And do you have a website or any social media for your fans or supporters to keep up with you?
All that. Well, I got Facebook, of course, Facebook/J-Doe, Twitter, J-Doe. I got my website, which is J-Doe.com, but it ain't finished, but you can go see the build up, you know what I'm saying? But it's on the way. I need a web designer if y'all know one. So, yeah, Twitter, Facebook, my own website, and Google, just putting in my name, and I'll come up on a lot of shit.
Okay, and last but not least, what do you want to say to your fans and supporters, or those people that haven't even been introduced to this awesomeness?
Well, first of all, if you ain't been introduced to this awesomeness, what have you been introduced to? Technically, you was just born today that you just got introduced to this awesomeness. Say, yeah, see, she just got introduced to the awesomeness and she feeling it, and I'm feeling it too. So, I want to say to the people out there in the world, you know, be you, be true, be an individual. I mean, I feel like this whole music world is following a trend of foolery, which is cool for you, some people, but I think it's lame, and at the same time that nobody seems to be individual and outside of what box that these people behind the desk set for you, because the people behind the desk don't even know nothing. So if you set the trends and be awesome, and otherwise watch out, let me do it.
Well, there you have it. Mr. Better Than Whoever himself. If you haven't got the mixtape, go out and get it. And
you even got to go out because it's on the computer, so go in and get it. That's what you can do. You ain't got to go nowhere. Lucky you.
Alright, so definitely make sure you keep an eye out for this man, because he is going to be taking over this whole year.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, and I'll be breakdancing on the promenade. No, I'm just joking.